By now, I had built up a sizable circle of men and was starting to have trouble remembering who was who.
Hello, sweetie. One of me?
It's Fisher. I'm lying here, thinking of you and what you said. I'm not angry at all, if that's what you think.
Hi, Joe. It's Rob again. I had a really good time seeing you. Give me a call.
Hi, Joe. I left a couple of messages. Is everything all right?
I quickly gave up trying to remember the individual relationships. It was impossible, and impossible to predict what they wanted to hear. So I invented a method. It was all based on chance. A 1 meant an overly loving answer. A 2 not quite as passionate but still positive. And so on up to 5, which was a complete rejection. And 6, no answer at all.
Hey Eddie, it's me. Listen, I've given us a lot of thought and I've come to the conclusion that we're done. Bye.
The trick with this method was that I didn't have to worry about the individual relationships.
Hi Patrick, it's Joe.
But instead became completely unpredictable, which of course drove the men even wilder.
You're quite annoying, so I don't want to see you anymore. Please don't call back.
That sounds rather stressful.
Yes, actually it was. But fortunately, I had my little book of comfort. When I needed comfort or peace, I took out my herbarium and looked at my favourite leaves. Ash, trembling aspen, and lime. When you're dealing with a larger group of lovers, as I was, there will typically be a difference in their qualities. H was a sticky bastard.
You have to leave. I've got guests for dinner.
But he's not coming until 7.
No, but 7 isn't that far away.
Do you love me?
A was to arrive at 7, and I needed to get H out of there.
I love you too much. You keep promising, but I understand now that you'll never leave your family for my sake. It's sad, but it's your choice. It's not satisfying for me that I can't have you completely. Which is why we can't see each other any longer. Goodbye.
Look.
Have a nice life.
My darling, I'm yours. I left her.
Has he gone inside?
Yes.
Is the door closed?
Hello.
Hello.
Apologize. We had promised not to come up. We just wanted to make sure he got here safely now that he's made the big decision. May the children see him inside? What a nice place. It's, so bohemian. Oh, that's right. You need the car key.
No, I don't need the car.
Oh, yes, you do. He likes the car. Here. Just take it.
I don't want it.
Just take
I
it.
don't want the fucking car.
It's all right. We'll get the bus home. Children might as well get used to public transport now, right? Of course, their standard of living won't be the same anymore, but...
What's this?
It's a present. A pillow he has embroidered himself. And who's it for?
Daddy.
I do hope it's all right if the children call their father Daddy here. If you prefer, they can call him or simply the man. To be honest, my first thought was never, ever to let either of you see the children. But then I changed my mind. I thought it only right that their father be confronted by the little people whose lives he has destroyed. Give Daddy your present. It's a car, little dear, has embroidered. I'm aware that not everyone can see it, but with the heart, one can see much, however unimportant that information may be to you. Would it be all right if I show the children the whoring bed? After all, they also had a stake in this event. You need to see it, right? Let's go see Daddy's favorite place. Come on, boys. Oh. So this is where it all happened. You should try to memorize this room, especially the bed. It'll stand you in good stead later in therapy. Oh, here I sit, rambling on about therapy without a thought of what it might cost. I do hope you don't think we're here to beg. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Being silly. Mummy's being silly. Let's have a cup of tea. The children's father likes 2 lumps of sugar in his tea. I'll get it. No, please. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Oh, how nice. Lovely. Boys, come here. This might be interesting. It's my son.
Yes?
Yes?
Hello.
Good boy. Look him in the eyes.
I'm Andy. Hello.
Friend of Joe's, then?
Yeah.
You known each other long?
Not that long, no.
Not terribly long?
No.
Oh. A ménage à trois. It's all so exotic, so broad-minded. On that point, I failed. No doubt about it. Boys, now is the time to be alert and ask all the questions your hearts desire. Because I hope that you shall never have to encounter such people or be in such a situation ever again. Well, you don't have any questions? No? Well, I'll start, shall I? Approximately how many lives do you think she has time to destroy in one day? 5? 50? Or several hundreds?
Look, this is just a big misunderstanding. Boys, I don't love your father.
She's just saying that to make us feel better. I'm sure you understand that. Because if it were a joke, I mean, if this were really a joke, then it would be a joke so cruel. No one can be that cruel. To destroy a mesh of feelings woven over 20 years is no joke, I can assure you. Well, if 3 is a crowd, then 7 must be a bit of a challenge for the pretty miss. I must say, I have a hard time picturing her enjoying loneliness. I think we better grab the chance to get away before things become grotesque. No! You wouldn't want to give your father a guilty conscience now, would you?
So how did this episode affect your life?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs.
That's true. Some people blame the addict. Other people feel sorry for the addict.
But I was an addict out of lust, not out of need.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
And lust that led to destruction around me, everywhere I went.
Well, addiction sometimes leads to an absence of empathy. You can't fight a lion and blow the noses of your children at the same time.
For me, nymphomania was callousness.
You're very stubborn. But what about yourself? How did you feel during all this? Did you feel good? Or did you feel bad?
Mrs. H was right about the loneliness. I'd be lying if I said it hadn't been my constant companion.
So you were with all these men and you still felt alone?